so fun. Just to be in that venue and to see the students on the turf with that glorious stadium behind them, I was just really, really proud. And it just made me think about all of the hours this season that we've worked so hard for.
Hello, I'm Claire Lee and I'm reporting for AUSD today. I am in front of the band room where the band is currently practicing. They recently added performing at the SoFi Stadium to their long list of accolades. They have performed at 2 presidential inaugurations, performed in NFL commercials, and more. On Sunday, November 14th, the Arcadia High School Color Guard and Marching Band became the first high school musicians to perform at the brand new SoFi Stadium.
We got a phone call from the Chargers entertainment team, and they were looking for their first marching band performer in SoFi. And what they used to find good bands was they went to the list of local bands who have been in the Rose Parade. And so they used our experience being invited to the Rose Parade as a starting point. Then they watched some of our season videos, and they decided that we'd be a fun show to have at their stadium, so then we got the invite.
After a series of phone calls, emails, and Zoom calls between Mr. Sherrill, the other band director, and the Chargers entertainment team, Arcadia High Band finally began practicing.
Practice for this was no different than any other practice we would do, mostly because when you perform a field show, it's always going to be on a field. The only difference is the little hash marks were different on a pro field, but all we did was mark it off during our Wednesday night practice.
So what we performed was our regular field show. We made a couple modifications to it, but it was really just, it grew out of our normal competition performance. And the band rehearses Wednesday evenings. We rehearse first periods, and then parts of the group rehearse after school during the week. So there's basically a rehearsal every day of the week for this.
Actually, we had a competition the day before in Ramona, so we were pretty stoked about our actual competition performance that a lot of us were so tired that we didn't even think about, oh, we have SoFi the next day. And so getting home at like 11:30, having to come back to school at 6:30, not the most fun thing in the world, but it definitely got us hyped to get back up in the morning and go get ready again.
Arcadia High's performers had a very jam-packed day. They left the school at 7:15, arrived at 8:15, and then began rehearsals at 9:30 a.m.
We definitely had to make some changes for this performance. There was a couple of issues with the opposing team actually being purple and our color guard costumes being purple along with a lot of our flags. So we did end up making a lot of last-minute changes to the equipment we used and to what we wore to perform.
Despite the changes and new environment, the Arcadia Band and Color Guard did a great job adapting. They were then left with a once-in-a-lifetime memory.
I think the highlight is, for me personally, seeing the students perform and have a great time and smiling after they were done and looking around the stadium and realizing what they just did. That was a highlight. I hope for the students, the highlight would be seeing the reward of their hard work and having an invitation like that and then being able to perform in front of so many people. I think that's a payoff. Performers love to perform, and we also love a big audience. So I hope the performance itself is the reward.
And of course, this reward would not have been possible without the around 25 members of staff who work with different sections, as well as the parent volunteers who help with setting up, costumes, and more. The next big opportunity for the Arcadia High Band will be performing at the Rose Parade, where the audience of around 75,000 at the Chargers game will turn into an audience of around 1 million.
We get to do extra things, and we get to have these extra type of opportunities because of how hard the kids work and how what a quality performance they bring. And so it can't help but make you really proud.